there, man. Y'all already know who it be, man. It's your boy Pitt Yu-neek, man. Y'all niggas be on the lookout for urban United States dreadhead races, man. Y'all already know I'm coming with it in 2016, man. Y'all already know it's your boy, man. Get at it.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Who would you like to work with in this industry?
I would say one of my dreams and one of my goals is to be able to do like a collaboration song with I would like to do one with 50 Cent. I would like to get one with T.I. And as far as R&B, I love to get one with Alicia Keys. I think Alicia Keys be dope. Real shit.
Okay. What inspired you to be a rapper?
The inspiration for me wanting to be a rapper, it actually came from my Uncle Johnny. I had an uncle that's he's actually a preacher now or whatever, but I had an uncle named Johnny, and I was a little kid, and I used to always watch him. He had his little studio going on back then in the days as a little youngster. And me and my cousin would always sneak in his room, and he'd be in there doing his thing or whatever, and we'd go back there and peep him out and check it out and see what he was doing. And at the time, we didn't know he was doing hip-hop. Like, we didn't know like what he was doing at the time, you know what I mean? But over the years, I learned what it was, and I learned how to do it, and the inspiration came from that, just off that one moment of us, sneaking in his room, seeing what he was doing. It just came from that. So I guess it's always been in me ever since, ever since that time.
Okay, if you can remember, what was your first song you ever wrote?
The first song I ever wrote. That's a good one. That's a good one. The first song I ever wrote, it would have to be, what was it? I said, fucking these hoes and counting my dough. Which car do I wanna drive today? My eyes so low cause I twist the best drove. I stay so high that I might fly away. I think that was one of my actual first songs that I actually wrote, and I wrote it word for word, chorus, verse. I never laid it on wax. I never put it on wax. But yo, I wrote that in school, man. I was like 12 years old. That was a good question, man. I wrote that 12 years old in class.
Okay, who are your first 5 favorite rappers?
My favorite rappers. You mean present time or like in the past? All time.
5.
Okay, all time. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this from biggest to smallest. Like I guess from my favorite to my least favorite. Okay, I do it from my favorite to my least favorite. My favorite is T.I., hands down, all time. T.I. is my favorite rapper, hands down. Then I got Lil Wayne at number 2 spot. Then I got I'm gonna have to go with Tupac, man. Tupac is my 3rd. My 4th one is gonna kind of be a little toss up in the air, but I'm gonna have to say between 50 Cent and Kendrick Lamar is my 4th, so that'd be 50. I would go with 50. I would say 50, just because of the accomplishments. And Eminem number 5. He's my least favorite, but he's one of the favorite. Like, don't get it fucked up. Eminem is groundbreaking. Like, that's my dude. I fucks with him.
Okay. Who found you in your talent?
Who found me in my talent? Wow, that was a good question. When you say found, I'm thinking like,
who first gave you a chance?
Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, because when you say found, I'm thinking like, who gave me the big break? And ain't nobody gave me no big break yet. I ain't signed no major company or whatever.
Well, who heard you and said, okay, let's run with this, you got a chance?
I'm going to have to go with Cracker Capone. It's a white boy that I was actually long time school friends with or whatever. And I think I've been knowing Cracker ever since I was like 11 or 12. But anyway, yeah, man. One of my late friends, Dennis, hooked us up or whatever. And he, was like, yo, man, I know this guy that got a studio, man. I'm like, yeah, all right, man, whatever. He was like, yo, man, you thinking about doing this shit for real? You know what I'm saying? Damn, I can link you up with the white boy. So I'm like, shit, man. I mean, it was a hobby at the time, but at the same time, I wanted to try it or whatever. So I'm like, shit, it don't matter. I'm down for whatever. And he took me to Cracker Capone house. Me and Cracker met up or whatever. And it shocked me because matter of fact, y'all can look Cracker Capone up too, man. He's on YouTube, Twitter, Reverb Nation, Facebook, Instagram. Like, Cracker Capone is everywhere. It might not be Cracker Capone, it might be Dustin Rhymes. But anyway, though, that's my nigga, that's my boy. Yes, sir. He was like a Poindexter white boy, like one of those white boys that was just goofy looking and shit like that. And so whenever I met him, I was like, yo, this nigga got the studio? And he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that white boy right there got the studio and shit. And so then we went over there or whatever, and when Cracker heard me, man, hands down, man, he was just like, yo, I love it. I gotta have you. I gotta fuck with you and shit. And so Cracker gave me my shot. Cracker gave me my chance. But I mean, everybody knew ever since a little kid though. I was always one of those rapper guys. You know, I was one of those niggas that was in a cypher or in a freestyle or something like that. Everybody already knew that. You know what I mean? But yeah.
How long have you been rapping?
I've been rapping ever since I was 9 years old. Is when I kicked my first freestyle. I kicked my first freestyle with my cousin Don. I got a cousin Don. He's in state penitentiary right now. Come home, cuz. Anyway, though, man. I got a cousin named Don or whatever. My cousin Don. We was out there playing basketball, and yeah, man. Cuz was freestyling out there to a DMX Rough Riders beat, the Rough Riders anthem. He was freestyling the Rough Riders anthem and shit, and I actually, when he finished his little spot, he finished his time. I'm sorry. When he finished his time up or whatever though, I went in, and for me going in from there, man, you know, I hammered the mic. You know, I hammered it. I did what I did, but yeah, ever since I was 9 years old.
Out of all your songs, which one is your favorite song?
My favorite piece of work, well, I mean, all of them is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? So when you say my favorite song, you're saying all of them. But the song that I think that I would have to go with the most, that I think that the people accept, is You mean as an individual artist, or you mean as like me being featured with someone else? Because I got a song that I was featured with Cracker, and man, I just think the shit was just over the top. You know what I'm saying? I think as far as how the fans viewed it or whatever, I think the fans, them, you know, they fuck with it. But that song was called Solo. It was me, Cracker Capone, and my white boy Dreyfus, Lee Holder. Y'all check him out, Dreyfus. But we hit a solo song. So that was one of my favorite. But I had another song that I did for myself that the fans liked, and it was called Make the Floor Shake. It was off of a Wiz Khalifa sample, Hit the Pedal Once, Make the Floor Shake. It was off a sample like that, but it was my track, and I murdered it. I went in.
Okay. On a daily basis, what type of music do you listen to?
I listen at the present time, like right now.
Yes.
I listen to Pitt Yu-neek, of course. I listen to Summer Young Thug. And listen, this ain't no shade thrown towards Thug or none of that, but the only reason why I listen to some of Thug's songs because everybody in the world know Thug don't be saying nothing. But the only reason why I listen to some of his songs is because of the beats, man. So you got me with the beats, Thug. Hands down, you got me. Keep them beats coming, nigga. I'm gonna keep listening. Young Thug. I fuck with Kendrick Lamar hard to the utmost. I fuck with T.I. He on that. He on the Nick right now. The EP, the Nick. I fuck with that. Wayne, of course. Anything Wayne throw at me. I've been fucking with this nigga named Bryson Tiller though, man. Like, yo, I just heard, like, my little brother put me on a nigga named Bryson Tiller, man, and the nigga's a killer, man, hands down. Like, he's an assassin in the game. He coming. He's a true assassin. Yeah.
In the next 5 years, what would you like to see yourself with as far as the music?
I would like to see myself with a fucking Grammy. Nah, let me stop, yo. I don't know, man. The next 5 years, man, I just want to be in a position where everybody is in my circle, like everybody in my family is taken care of straight. I mean, I don't do this for I do this for my fam, man, and I do it because I love music. And so, if I could just set myself up in the position financially for my family to be taken care of and the people that surround me to be taken care of, then that right there is an accomplishment all in itself for me. I ain't really looking for the fame, or I ain't really looking for, to be on TV and the hype and all that shit there, man. I just want to be able to take care of my people. So in the next 5 years, if I can see myself taking care of my people and everything be straight around me, that's what I want to see myself.
And this is the last question. What do you think makes a good rapper nowadays?
The last question is the best. They always say make the last the best. What I think makes a good artist nowadays, I mean, when you say what makes a good artist, like, I think from two different scales. You gotta understand me. I think from two different scales. I think from an artist standpoint, and then I think from how the record executives and the people gonna look at you. So, what makes a good artist in their eyes? What makes a good artist in the record executives and the major labels? What makes a good artist in their eyes is if you got the beat, if you got the flow, and you got the charisma. In their eyes, if you got the fan base and the charisma going about yourself that everybody is with, then that makes a good artist. Now, what I think makes a good artist is going back to the drawing board. Like whenever you was first, like before you even made $1 off your music, nigga. Before you even made 1 cent off of it, nigga. Remember how hungry you was back then whenever you was kicking the mic or whatever, you were hitting the mic or whatever. Remember how hungry you was right then and chase it just as hard, you know what I mean? Go just as hard as you was going before. That's what I think makes a substantial, solid, good artist. Also your metaphors and your wordplay, like, niggas kill me when they come out with the elementary bars like Jack and Jill went up the hill type shit, you know what I mean? Like, give me something that Jack was doing while he was going up the hill, and then when he got off the hill, when he got to the hill, what he did. Give me something like that. Niggas ain't doing that. Niggas got the elementary rap, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy, man, but, yeah, I mean, that's what I think makes a good artist. I think, me personally, how I make myself a good artist is, I put the work in. Like, I go back continuously. It's not just a thing that you sit down and you do for a second and then you pick it back up. Nah, you do this continuously. So putting the work in is what makes you a good artist in my book. But I think all of us are good if you're getting paid off of it.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Pitt Yu-neek. We'll be looking forward to your music that you got coming out. Let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can go find your boy Pitt Yu-neek at Facebook, Reverb Nation, YouTube, Instagram, and you can find it in that way too. PITT space YU-NEEK. Fuck with me. Get your boy up. Check me out.